What up, guys? We're hanging out like gangsters. As you guys can see, I've been at the casino, editing a lot of videos, trying to use what skills I have. Hold on, Myron, we're live. Hold on, Myron, wait, we're live. Don't call back. Let me talk to the bro here real quick, then I'll call you. But yeah, I've been here editing a lot of videos. When I was at camp, we started getting skinny like that. I've been here editing videos and you're just clicking a lot and like, so kind of ready for winter, I guess. We're here with the bro, a water protector.
Oh, hey, what up, guys?
Tell him your name.
So, Nahashave Nisa Yov is, my name is 20 Stands. That's Cheyenne, Facebook, Kaden Jeray. So hope you guys are doing good tonight, staying warm, and just chilling in the hallway with the bro here talking, and he come walking up on me, just listening to music, pondering about what I'm doing next and where I'm going next. So
show him your tat, man.
And
this is a pretty badass tat he got right here. Check it out.
Tonight, for the first time, got some ink. So it's been known as the water protector tattoo, and it's representation of the people, the water, and the arrows for protection. And so I felt like I needed to get it. I'm always hesitant about tattoos and ink, and knowing that I'm leaving here soon, and knowing that I'm packing up my Cheyenne camp, and I didn't have a hesitation to get this, because I wanted to show and have something that I've been here for.
For those that don't know, they don't know how long you've been here. You've been here for a long time, and it's not about like credit or nothing, but it's just good to talk about. We're just chilling. So tell the people when you first came, how long you've been here and all that.
So I've been here since mid-August. Been here since August, and I've just been hanging out. I kind of at my own little camps, own little family camps, and now I have my own Cheyenne camp, which I'm pretty soon gonna start breaking down. But yeah, I've been here since mid-August. I left my federal job. I was making $25 an hour and left my federal job to come out here.
So all them people at home saying that they're getting paid to be out there and all this, you guys don't know what you're talking about, man. You left how much you could have been making?
$25 an hour and came out here. So.
Is that your highest paying job you've had so far?
That is.
So you're kind of like a big deal. Yeah, I'm saying, no, but that's a sacrifice. You made a sacrifice to be out here.
So I've been out here since August. I left my job. I just came out here. I was up on a fire in southern Utah. I just left the fire, jumped on a plane, came out here. Been here since mid-August, and got arrested. Been through all the front lines. I've been there for mostly everything, and I don't try to be on media. I don't post my things a lot, but
that's my job.
That's why I got him. And yeah, there's a lot of, for me, there's a lot of Cheyenne values in the Cheyenne way of life, and why I'm here. And this is actually ancestral Cheyenne territory, so that's why I'm here. And also, along with my Cheyenne roles that I play traditionally, I've just been here to support the tribes. And now with everything going on, a lot of my camp family leaving, and it's in my spirit that I'm drained out. I've been here for a long time and been through all this stuff on the front lines, and I think it's time to go home, rest up, and come back later.
Yeah, that's kind of what we've been hearing around the camp, is kind of everyone's got to make their own choice, for themselves, if they want to stay or go. Other people have their perspectives, and I understand those perspectives. Like, we just finished interviewing the chairman, and I understand his perspective after sitting and listening to him and interviewing and talking to him. I understand why he made the statements he did about people to go home. And, you know, a lot of miscommunication, I think, is just we're not getting all angles of the story. But the thing I was trying to get to is just everyone's making up their own mind if they should stay or go. And, hey, quiet down. Just playing. But, yeah, everyone's making up their own mind. And Kaden's been here for a long time. And what total is it? Like almost 3 months? Or how?
Almost 5 months.
Almost 5 months he's been out here, yep. And so, you know, people are tired, and I'm sure if something happens after you go home for Christmas and, you know, get charged up, and say January or sometime down the road something happens and we're needed back, I'm sure a lot of us will come back. As for me, I'm staying around because I do video work, so if I didn't have that skill, maybe things would feel different, but I feel like there's more work for me to do here. Plus, there's court cases and all that. There's lawyers working. There's a lot of people working, and a lot of people in camp still too.
And I'm just taking a break. I'm most likely going to be back, and I'm still waiting on my court date. My court's not until January 20 something. So I got to recheck. But you know, I got arrested way back September, and I still have to wait until January. So I'll be back. I'm just gonna go rest up.
So when you got arrested, was your official charge, did it say being a water protector?
I wish it did.
Charge, being a water protector. Yeah, man. So what else? Are the toilets are working? A lot of people left, or not all toilets, but they got some up, right?
Yeah.
Some are just frozen mounts.
I don't even know.
What else? Is there anything else we want people to know?
There's still people in camp. I mean, there's a solid 500 people in a main camp, and then over at Rosebud, there's still about 200, 300 people, and so we're not all leaving. None of us are all leaving, and the big group that did come in with the veterans, that's all gone. But you know, there's gonna be the handful of warriors that stay out here, so they need your support.
Propane, wood, a lot of wood,
for sure, wood,
a lot of
propane,
firewood,
yep.
Stuff to keep them warm. Not so much like blankets and all that stuff anymore.
They'll
But
have a lot of blankets.
they need wood, huh? Hey, what's up, man? Guys got some funny pets.
He's got going live.
He's got. I don't know if you guys want to see this or not, but
I don't know if you do.
this is a guy.
I don't know if you want my leopard print.
These are leopard print funny
Hey
pets.
guys. We out here living the dream.
Just by overhearing these guys' conversation, these guys are the ones that are fighting the good fight, and they need the support
Hey,
every day.
right on.
It doesn't matter, dude. I just got here 2 days ago. But I'm here.
Yeah,
We're all here.
my bad for making fun of your pajamas.
Oh
Man.
Oh,
no,
man.
he
Dude,
wears them for that
I-
purpose.
yeah.
He likes keeping making
It's
fun
all
of.
for it.
All right.
I'm just glad you enjoy them.
Yep. Yeah, man. Stay safe and everything. But I don't know. Is there anything else? I guess the process. William's working on a video right now when we interviewed the chairman, and the things he explained that they're pretty confident in their court case. Yep. Go ahead. Keep going. You're good. So stay tuned. I think he's gonna post it on a Digital Smoke Signals page, and there's a lot that he talked about. So it's really good information on that. What else? Is there anything else?
So much I can think of.
Yeah. Oh, I know what I was gonna say. So your tattoo is badass. So, I was gonna get a tattoo too, and what it was gonna be is if the pipeline gets stopped, like all the way stopped, I'm gonna try to get like the earth and a snake either strangling around it, a black snake, or eating it, and trying to eat it, but its head cut off. And then right there where its head cut off, I'm gonna put a symbol for prayer in there. That prayer cut its head off and defeated it. And I know prayer is not the only thing, but prayer combined with action, prayer combined with us walking our prayers. But if the pipeline goes through, I'm gonna get a black snake eating the world and have like a symbol of money in its eyes or on it somewhere. And so we'll see. You got to get a tattoo and it's all official. Or maybe I'll just copy yours, man. Let's check it out again. Everyone screenshot that and tattoo it. No, I'm just playing. I'm just playing. Don't do that.
I posted some information yesterday, I think, on my profile, and it's just I want to take a break because everything that we've been through, that everybody that's been here the long time, it's time for us to try to start healing through these events that we've been through, being shot at, being maced, and the water cannons, and the day they did the raids of the treaty camp, you know, that evening, I went back to my teepee and tried to go to sleep, and I was shaking. So I mean, it's just we're still working through it, and not only me, but I know there's a good handful of others that need that healing, so we can come back and keep fighting. Just keep praying for everybody's not just, you know, physical health, but emotional health and spiritual health. And so my goal is to go back home and have some ceremonies and just refresh my spirit and make it stronger, so I can come back or go to the next fight.
It's important.
And that's what I feel like doing. I feel like, you know, like I said, I'm drained out and been out here for so long, so it's time for a break.
Yeah, the PTSD is definitely real. It's really real. What was I gonna say? Oh, how do you feel? Because I have my opinion, but I want to hear yours. Do you feel that this has changed you, like being here? Do you feel like you're a different person from when you first came till now, or do you feel kind of the same?
It's changed me a little. I still hold my Cheyenne values and my Cheyenne, everything of my Cheyenne ways strong. It's just getting back into the world with Trump being in our president, and, you know, all the racism, everything that's happening within race and people, even in Bismarck. I just came back from Bismarck today, and I'm finally seeing it. Before, there wasn't events of me being yelled at by people, but, you know, today I finally got yelled at by somebody after all this time. And yeah, it's just seeing that, it makes me feel I've lost more trust with non-natives, I guess. So for me, I'm having trust issues now after being here. So that's the only thing that's really changed me.
Yeah, I agree, man. I was there in Bismarck, and it's just a weird vibe, and when we walk around, it's a weird vibe, and people don't know whether to be nice to you or not nice to you, or what is how it feels. And then I asked this girl who's from Standing Rock, and she has lived in Bismarck for 3 years, and I asked her how things have changed. Have they changed? And she said, yeah. She said, it's different now. And she's like, a lot of the racism has come out. She said, and things are weird now, even between my coworkers, who she's known for a long time. Some of them they don't treat her the same. And she said, so what I do is just not even talk about it. That's what she said, because they already have their minds made up. And for me, like, the biggest thing, there's two things we can focus on. We can focus on that race of people and focus on that, or we can focus on what caused this division, right? And for me, what really caused this division was the media's spin. The police officers, whether knowingly or unknowingly, were definitely reporting things that weren't accurate at all. And then that was getting fed to the media, as well as like fake journalists like Phelan McCallum coming in here and just feeding them all these false stories and filling their heads with fear. Like, remember those Amber Alerts were coming up, and then extreme danger, it was saying, and then they were, you know, putting out these news pieces about ranchers arming themselves and saying we killed cattle, and who knows who killed those animals, you know? For all I know, it could be DAPL security that did it to make us look bad, for all I know, you know? So I kind of we could say, look at those white people, or we could say, look at the system that manipulated us into standing on opposite sides and cause a division with each other. Because it's not, for me, it's not race. That's the thing they use to keep us divided.
I spent the night in Bismarck the other day, and I finally got to watch some of the local news. And the interview was of the, it's not the Morton County Sheriff, and it was in one of the other sheriffs. And they interviewed him, and he was going off about the water protectors threatening law enforcement, and we're threatening them that we're going to take their lives, and all their families are so scared. And so just seeing that in the local news made me pissed off. I was pissed off about it because none of us are there to do that. Mm-hmm. And I know because I'm on those front lines. And the times I was, no one was yelling that stuff. Mm-hmm. And so that was just one segment of it. The other segment, I don't know what his name was, but he was going off about, the tribe needs to repay this over $10 million because of the tribes making law enforcement come over from Morton County and all this just bad information. It's just local news, and I got pissed off at it, and I couldn't watch it anymore. So they're making us look bad, and I just couldn't watch it anymore. It's straight up look like racism to me through their media, through their local town media. Yeah,
it is, man. And I don't really know what to say other than that, but just that, who was it talking? Was it Cornell West? Somebody was talking, and they were talking about how whenever slaves, it was Billy Mills. He was talking about whenever African-American slaves were freed, instead of allowing humanity to kind of come to a more unity, what the rich whites did is went and told the poor whites, don't let them take your job. And it's kind of like the same thing we see now is we're not trying to take away oil field workers' jobs. We're trying to say that energy needs to be clean. It shouldn't be this dirty oil. There shouldn't be threats to killing off our clean water sources. And there's nothing wrong with having jobs. I used to be in the oil fields. I have one of my best friends works in the oil field. And I know people in the oil field that are good people. We're not trying to take their livelihood away. We're trying to stop industries that are destroying humanity. And the news is a function in that destruction of humanity because it's perpetuating lies instead of letting us as human beings discuss openly and come to the truth. So, that's that. And I don't know what to do when I walk around in Bismarck and feel a weird vibe, but I will say this. There was an old white woman, whenever my car got towed, she tried to help me. She was like really concerned and went out of her way to help me. And I think, and that should be the time to stop talking, I guess. Yeah. But we're trying to make it better, man, and I understand how you would feel the way you feel, and, I don't fault anyone for feeling the way they feel, but I just hope that humanity and even the people of Bismarck, man, try to start spreading more of the good words. Don't just paint us in a bad light and leave it at that and have your mind made up. Have an open mind. Because I looked at our news article about me, and I was reading it, and I was like, this is fucking bullshit. This is not what happened at all. And if I was somebody else that wasn't there, I'd be like, oh, that's a bad guy. Oh, he's dangerous, but that's how it was in the news article. But in the truth, when I was there that day, is not anything close to what the news was saying it was. So just keep your eyes and mind open,
And, I've always said this in every live feed I do, every post I do, is just pray for everybody out here. Pray for everybody out here that's going through something. And even pray for all the staff here at Prairie Nights Casino, man. They're the ones that have been helping us a lot stay here. Mm-hmm. They need shout outs too. A lot of the employees here. And
shout out to the cooks downstairs.
Yeah, man. Ceremonies, if you guys go through ceremonies, just think about us. And, that's how we've been getting through so far. I need to go to a sweat or something because it's been a couple weeks, and that's probably why I'm feeling down. But you know, that's how we've been enduring all this so far. So that's how. I mean, we need to keep everybody out there in our prayers, give them the strength, and we'll get through this. They'll get through this.
Yep. Send a prayer, you guys. I'm not about to pray on camera. But after we hit finish here, you guys all at home, say a prayer and remember to fill your mind and your body, your spirit, your mind and your spirit, your heart with good things too, because we all know there's a lot of bad news in the world. We see it all the time. Sometimes it can feel overwhelming. So thank you for bringing that up and reminding even me, I need to go pray and go to sweat, take care of myself too. So that we can be happy. That's our source of happiness, strength, and whatever.
Yeah, if you guys want to follow, just trying to get followers. I mean, if you guys want to follow me, just Kaden Jeray. I think I'm tagged on here, and I'm leaving camp within a week. I'm heading home. I don't know which way I'm going yet. There's a pipeline project up in the northwest going through the Lummi territory. There's the Pinion pipeline project going through Chaco Canyon. There's Oak Flat, and then there's everything happening down in Pawnee with the fracking and earthquakes. So I don't even know where I'm going yet, but I'm going to go do something somewhere else. So
follow how you feel, huh?
Yep.
Yep. Stay strong, man. What does he say on Anchor, man? Stay classy.
Stay classy.
San Diego.
Stay classy, standing room.
All right, guys. I'll still be around here because I got videos and stuff to edit. But I think I'm heading to Iowa tomorrow to go be a part of a speaker panel and speak to the youth at the Meskwaki High School there. And so I'll be gone for a few days, and I'll be back. And just as long as I feel like I have something to do here to contribute and help, I'll be here. And I'm sure when we go home, we'll be keeping our eyes on the situation, and if we're needed, we'll be back. But until then, we're going to go gamble. Yeah, just playing.
Stava somos.
Yeah. All right, guys.